Are you sure you want to do this?
I took the contract.
I know, but this contract's a little weird.
Job's a job.
The outer tower walls loom over you, guards perched in the shadows atop them, watching the night. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
That's 41.
Say what now?
41.
You're not even a rogue.
Canny. Pass without trace.
Okay, yeah, there's no chance anybody's gonna spot you.
I run straight up the wall.
What's your speed?
75.
Okay, you race up the wall, a darting shadow amongst the shadows. Now you're on top.
I drop down the other side and plant a silent Superman landing at the bottom. Then, I race across the courtyard.
Okay, you silently slip from shadow to shadow with unnatural speed until you find yourself at the base of the inner palace walls. At the gate nearby, the royal guard stands ready but oblivious to the danger that lurks near them.
How tall are the inner walls?
Pretty tall, like 60 feet.
And you said there were shadows at the top, so I teleport to the top.
Shadows envelop you and then implode silently where you once stood. At the top of the wall, tendrils of shadow begin to creep out and swirl until you step out of them onto the stone. You look down at the drop on the other side of the wall and you see it's 60 feet down to the inner courtyard. But there's only about 30 feet of open air between you and the palace. On the palace wall, high up, across from you, you see a large balcony.
Then I teleport over there.
No, you can't do that. Unfortunately, there are brightly lit lanterns on all the corners of this balcony, banishing the darkness from it.
Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Okay, you disappear from your current location, and with a pop, you reappear in front of two very startled guards on the balcony. It's time to roll initiative.
Then with my second attack, I push him off the balcony.
The guard pitches silently over the side, unable to yell because he's stunned, and tumbles into the darkness. And then...
Whoa, hold on, DM. Flurry of blows. Now, I push him off the balcony.
Sorry, you can't use flurry of blows to shove a creature.
Dread Ambusher.
Oh, okay. You send the other guard tumbling down into the darkness.
I enter the king's chambers.
As you get up close, you realize that the public image of the king that you're used to is just that, an image. The man who stands before you is old and feeble and small.
As I get close to him, he sees a face devoid of feeling or compassion.
Young man, you don't have to do this. What is your grievance?
I look at him and say, nothing. It's not personal. I have a contract.
All right, well, you know the terms of the contract, so...
I do. I look him in the eyes and I say, my employer has sent me to tell you that we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.